Coming up next, On the Spot. Nothing can warm up a cold winter's day quite like some explosions and intense four-player gaming. So join us for demos of Crackdown, the zombie-laden Monster Madness Battle for Suburbia, and the bleak vision of the future known as Fuzion Frenzy 2. Plus, we've got the puzzling Hotel Dusk Room 215. What is that, a bunny? We're live and on the spot. Hello, everybody, and welcome to On the Spot, GameSpot's live show we do every Thursday afternoon. I'm your host, Rich Gallup. We got all kinds of weird games for you. It's a great show, right, Jeff? Alex Navarro?
Yes, Jeff, Alex Navarro, me, yeah, totally, great show.
What are you doing here?
Jeff ain't here.
Okay.
He's off doing stuff, so I'm the new Jeff.
You gonna play any games while you're here?
Probably. I don't know.
Sure.
I just showed up.
We appreciate.
I've got some stuff.
Ryan Davis, what do you have?
We've got all kinds of stuff. As you can tell, Jeff's not here because he's down in Vegas right now checking out Midway's wares at an event for them. So we'll have some of that ready for you. I think tomorrow we're going to have stuff coming in from them.
Yes.
But in the meantime, we've got On the Spot to do, and we have awesome games to show off. Alex, you're here to show off Hotel Dusk Room 215 for
yeah, that
DS.
one.
Crazy noir adventure game for the DS. It's getting a lot of good buzz. We've already reviewed it. You already reviewed it.
The kids love it.
This editorial garbage. You reviewed it. You loved it. We're going to check it out on the show here today. We're also going to check out Fuzion Frenzy 2 for the Xbox 360.
Yes!
Four-player Xbox 3. We played some of this yesterday, and we had a time.
I dominated.
You did. We're going to challenge you again today.
I'm ready.
Because that'll be fun. Brad Shoemaker's going to be coming by to show off Monster Madness Battle for Suburbia. Fantastic. I'm excited about that.
Suburbia.
Crackdown for the Xbox 360. There's a demo out that's available only for Xbox Gold members right now, and we've got it here, and Aaron Thomas is going to be giving us a little demo of that. But first,
Ryan Davis, as Alex just told you, and as Ryan Davis just told you, there are an awful lot of GameSpot folks over in Las Vegas right now for a Midway press event, and there will be stuff going up on the site, a whole bunch of games over there tomorrow. But first, we do have an interview shot yesterday for a new game Midway just announced called Hour of Victory. Check it out.
Hey everybody, it is Thursday, Midway's Gamers Day. Hasn't quite started, but of course we snuck in because that's how we roll. We are here checking out some of the stuff they're going to be showing off. You can see some of the retro stuff that we broke to you at CES, actually. It's here, it's updated, a bunch of other stuff. One of the games is actually Hour of Victory, which is a brand new game that they're debuting here. And we have a teaser for you right now, and a little later on, you guys are going to get a lot more.
Hour of Victory, like a lot of the other first-person World War II shooters, has a very good historical content as far as the weapons and the locations, the jeeps and the tanks and stuff that you travel in. What sets us apart from the other historical World War II shooters is the fact that we allow you to play three main different types of characters. So you can be a covert op, you can be an Army Ranger, or you can be a commando, and just choose how you play each level. If you were to choose the covert op as an example, you could sneak up behind people, use your silent gun to kill them, or actually go up and stab them in the back. As a commando, you can actually rush through people, a little stronger, more powerful weapons, and maybe take a little more of the pain. And then as an Army Ranger, you can scale objects, you can cut wires, pick locks, do all kinds of special tasks that would put you through a completely different path through the game that you would never be able to take if you had picked one of the other point of views. Each level is designed for each point of view, and not just for each point of view, but also the ability for the player to actually interact with the level. So if you get to a spot where you're really supposed to get in the tank and drive the tank and kill other tanks, if you don't get in the tank, you don't have to. You can find other weapons around that you might have to use, or other ways to disable those tanks. And it's really up to you, either by doing one of the different points of view for each one of the different characters, or by finding other weapons around. So if you got into the tank and the tank got destroyed, as an example, hop out, you get another weapon, you go kill all the other tanks using Panther Strikes or anything else, and it's really up to the player to determine how they progress through each level. Hour of Victory is shipping this summer of 2007 for the 360 exclusively.
All right, well, that was just a little hint of what to expect from our victory. We've actually got a lot more in the game because the whole purpose of sneaking into this thing before it started was to get a chance to see the game, play it, get some footage, and you guys get to see all that after the show because we're going to have a preview, video interview, and footage posting on the site. So check it out, and then come back on Friday when we're going to post the rest of the stuff from the event.
Thank you, Ricardo. I'm going to go on the record right now. Aaron Thomas makes the prediction that game developers will never run out of good ideas for World War II first-person shooters.
Take that to the bank.
Yeah.
Or at least ideas.
All right, at least ideas. Thank you, Ryan Davis. You got Alex. I got Aaron. Aaron, what game did you bring with you?
I brought Crackdown.
Nice. Now, this is the demo that's currently available on Xbox Live for some people.
The special people.
This Xbox Live gold
gold
members,
people.
apparently.
You can touch me if you want.
I'm gold as well, actually. So,
Oh,
but
okay.
for people who don't know what Crackdown is, as you jump off this building and start blowing things up, what is the game all about?
Crackdown is the first game from Real Time Worlds. It's headed up by David Jones, who's the guy behind Lemmings and the original Grand Theft Autos.
The satellite view Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, the old school. And this is a kind of an open world game where it's Pacific City, not a real city, and it's overrun by criminals, several gangs, and you are charged. You work for a company called the Agency, or an agency called the Agency. I forgot I shot out this dude's tires.
So the car doesn't handle too well.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Whoa, what's up with
Like
that
she's
jump,
that dude.
Aaron?
I got mad skills.
All right,
already.
you are a cop. It is kind of near future, but the game is all about like upgrading yourself, your abilities. How does that work, and what can you do?
You can upgrade your abilities in 5 different areas. I'm going to borrow this car if this guy will get on my way. The most noticeable one, of course, is the running and jumping. You collect orbs that are spread around the city, and you'll be able to run and jump faster and higher. You can improve your marksmanship. You can get better explosives. Your driving as well. And the cool thing is, if you have one of the agency vehicles, as you raise your abilities, the cars can actually transform. You'll get new weapons and abilities and stuff, and help you take down the many, many, many bad guys that are on the streets.
And you end up kind of becoming superhuman almost with your jumping ability. You can I've seen trailers where you kick cars.
Yeah.
And they go flying.
Yeah, you can. You kind of gotta.
Not like that. I mean, like kick cars and then
I just
like kick them far.
so from shooting those guys, now I'm a better shot. So yeah, you kind of practice. Like I can rip the door off of this car.
Do it.
Hopefully, where it just came up.
I don't believe. There you go.
There we go.
Nice.
You can actually use that as a shield, and as I get stronger, I'll be able to actually pick up the whole car. But I'm kind of a weakling right now because the demo is only.
Blame the demo.
Yeah, it's all the demo's fault that I'm weak.
Well, you keep
So
you
I'm
run
gonna-
around, find us some action, and I'll have more questions for you soon. But first, Ryan Davis, as you know, one of my favorite parts of the show is the live questions from the audience.
Hey, you know what, Rich?
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite parts, too.
Awesome. What do you have for me, sir?
Charles Wainwright from Dartmouth wants to know, is it possible to characterize, or is it possible to customize your character's appearance in any way?
Not in the demo. I think there are going to be 8 selectable characters once it starts. It seems like something you can do. I'm pretty sure you can pimp out your cars and stuff like that. So I would guess at least somewhat, yeah.
Yes, pimp. Next question, Ryan Davis.
Joe Berger from Middleborough asks, how many weapons are available?
I haven't even found them all in the demo yet. There's tons of stuff. Right now, I've just got a lousy pistol, but I'm going to pick up, hopefully, at least a machine gun off one of these guys, or a shotgun, which will help me out quite
What's
a bit.
all that stuff they're dropping right there?
They're dropping me some guns, and the other stuff is magic blue orbs that
Yeah, the
are in
little baubles.
so many games.
The trinkets?
Oh,
dude, you're on fire. Regenerate.
I'm a little bit on fire. There's a lot of explosive barrels,
Okay.
so just like real life.
That is the future.
You gotta watch out for them.
It
So
happens.
the highlighted area here is the demo area. It's a huge city.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't gone everywhere yet. You kind of start off in the agency, you can work your way around. There's an amusement park, and I'll start here at the bank, the depot.
Cool. Does the game have a
the
story?
gym. It's not fleshed out a whole lot in the demo yet, but you can hear the guy talking right now. He's your boss, and he'll tell you about the different gangs and the leaders that are around the city. So right now I'm supposed to be taking out this one leader if I can find a car. And as I discover other areas, it'll tell me about new bosses, and you take them out, and basically as you defeat the bosses, the guys on the street become less effective and powerful, and you can slowly take back the city. So
Got you.
we start with these guys, and you'll work to a different area. These guys are the Los Muertos, and they like to scare the people with their name, and they do a lot of shooting.
So are we going to find there are going to be obvious comparisons to Grand Theft Auto, but it seems like the missions aren't really going to be as varied as a Grand Theft Auto, since you're an agent and your job is to kill dudes.
So far, there's plenty of side stuff to keep you busy. There's some races, car races. There's agility races. So it'll tell you you can climb around the Ferris wheel or climb over rooftops and stuff like that. So there's plenty of other tasks, and a lot of times it doesn't hold your hand and tell you where the bad guy is. It'll give you the name of a location, and it's up to you to actually find that location, find the guy, figure out how to get to him and take him out. So this guy is on top of this building.
Awesome.
So we'll take out him. One cool thing here is I can auto lock, but by holding the auto lock, I can take out his knee. You can shoot his arm.
It's just mean.
It's one of those things they always talk about letting you do, but it's never easy enough to actually do.
And now you can.
And now you can. And there's a dude shooting me in the back.
Dude behind you,
That's not cool.
Ryan Davis, a couple more questions, please.
Jonathan Smith from Weybridge, Great Britain asks, is there any sort of destructible environments in Crackdown?
Not a whole lot that I've seen yet. You saw me take the brunt of the exploding barrel. There's crates. You can do tons of damage to the cars. I don't want to get anywhere near that dude and these barrels.
I've got more questions.
So I haven't seen a whole lot yet. Okay. Oh, now I'm super agile.
Oh, look out.
Yeah.
Ryan Davis, more questions.
Gustavo Lanzetta from Sao Paulo, Brazil
Great
asks...
name.
What's that?
Great name.
I know. That's part of the reason I chose it. If you're a cop, can you just go around killing people, or is that another mode?
You can do it for a short time, but your boss quickly informs you that that's not accepted behavior for an agent, and they will actually send officers out to stop you if you take it too far, basically.
Now, I have to say, Aaron, I haven't gotten a chance to play the demo yet, but you just picked up that agility orb there, and that helped you get a little stronger there. It said there are 500 in the game. That kind of seems like when I fire up Crackdown, that all I'm going to want to do for the first 8 hours are just collect 500 agility orbs so I can jump off of buildings.
It's possible. That's kind of how I've spent a lot of the demo. So I just killed this dude here. They're going to give me kind of an update on the situation, and you can. Oh,
cool.
So they're going to tell me what I did.
Martinez.
And
We hardly knew him.
Yeah.
Ryan Davis, you have one last question?
Brian Peterson from Wilmington, Delaware asks, are there any planes, helicopters, or other flying vehicles?
Right now, it seems like I'm the only flying vehicle in
Yeah!
here. So that's all you need.
Perfect.
Good answer.
So it's the Crackdown demo. Xbox Live Gold members can download it right now for free. Aaron, when can everyone buy the game and get in on the Halo 3 beta, apparently?
February 20th is what we've got on the site, so give or take a day here and there.
Cool.
But,
well, thanks,
yeah.
Aaron. We'll let you go back to playing that, hanging out. Thanks for coming by.
I got to leave?
Yeah, no, you can sit there for a little bit, because right now we're going to toss it over to Ryan Davis and Alex Navarro with some Hotel Dusk, Room 215, the sequel to Room 214, right?
I think that's absolutely wrong, Rich, but thanks for the toss anyways.
Fine.
Crackdown looks awesome, though. Remember, isn't it called, Riot Act in Japan?
It's like Riot Act, something like that.
Such a way better name.
Yeah, all I remember is the cars.
That's all I really need. I don't care what you call
You
it.
don't even need PCT.
Anyways, hey, now you're over here on the standing set.
I am.
Hotel Dusk, Room 215.
Yes.
Tell us all about this well-loved DS game.
Well, what you may have noticed earlier in the week, we reviewed this.
We did. What did we give it?
We gave it an 8.2.
Aren't we great?
For our love, we love the adventure games when they're done right, and this game is very much done right.
We sure do.
Yeah. Anyway,
so what's up with this? What's the?
So okay, you might notice how I'm holding the DS here. This is how you hold it the entire. You're doing it all sideways, like it's a storybook. So
what you're seeing here on the screen right now is actually the sideways game.
And okay, so the premise at work here is that you are a salty ex-cop. As you know, it's a noir story, so you kind of have to be a salty ex-cop, and you're basically a traveling salesman, but you've also got this kind of side business where you go locate things for people. That's you know, kind of the code for, you know, things that don't want to be found and things that you don't want the cops getting involved in. Shady business, you know how it goes. Yeah. I don't know if we can get a side-by-side shot, but I've been told by a couple people, dude kind of looks a little like me.
I can see that, the goatee.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe a handsomer version of me.
I think his face is a little more square. You're more like oblong, you know, rectangular.
Thanks.
I think it's the goatee that's
it's the chin goatee. And, yeah, I kind of had hair like that for a while in the 80s. But so you're Kyle Hyde, and you get sent to this hotel called Hotel Dusk in the middle of the Southwest, and you know, you're just there to pick up some items or whatever. But secretly, you're kind of on the hunt for your ex-partner. Your ex-partner who you shot 3 years ago.
No.
Yes, intrigue. And,
so I'm getting a real kind of Raymond Chandler, kind of like 40s mystery noir, like detective story, kind of gumshoe thing.
Well, no, it's set in 1979, so you're totally wrong.
But is that vibe at all accurate?
Absolutely. Okay. Yeah. I don't. What was it? Tex something. There was like a series of adventure games for the PC. Tex Bradley, something along the.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
There were like these PC adventure games called Tex something or other, and it's kind of like that, but more well, you know.
So I mean, obviously, this is all just a lot of text that we're seeing right here.
That's most of the game.
This is a very story-driven game.
Very story-driven game. You spend the bulk of the time wandering around the hotel, talking to people. Having conversations, sort of trying to pick up the sort of half-truths and lies that people are kind of spitting at you the whole time, because everyone there has some sort of dark secret.
Of course.
And you have to uncover that dark secret in order to progress. But then there's also a few adventure game puzzles here and there, and if I can get past this girl...
What's her... I mean, while you're going through the dialogue with her, what's her deal?
She is staying in the hotel with her father. I don't want to give too much away because it's spoilers, but
sure.
Her dad's a jerk, so she... Mister, seriously? She kind of wanders around the hotel bugging the other guests because, you know, she's rebellious like that. And this is the first time you run into her. This is actually where the first puzzle in the game kind of pops up. If I can just get her to stop talking.
James Sock in Seattle wants to know, are the puzzles difficult, and how many are there?
Some a little too tough for you, huh, Alex?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
What's that mean?
There are some tough. There was a puzzle that Alex was having trouble with, and in about 2 minutes I was able to crack it, and that felt pretty good.
Yeah.
Let me say.
I hate you. I just want to point that out. But yeah, the puzzles for the most part, they're not that bad. I mean, there's, you know, a few of those moments like there are in any adventure game where you just have no idea where you're supposed to go to find the next item, or, you know, the next person you need to talk to or whatever. But for the most part, no, it's actually way better than most of these games tend to be when it comes to puzzles, because they're, you know, they can get real arcane.
Now, is there a lot of like item-based stuff, or are these like self-contained puzzles for the most part?
It's mostly item-based stuff, but it doesn't involve a lot of like item combining. You know, it's not a lot of that, you know, okay, I need to get this lever from this one room and combine it with this stuffed dog from this other one, and somehow that becomes a thing that I need to use later.
Right.
It's a lot more logical than that, because you're in this hotel. It's middle of the 70s. You know, you're not tying cell phones to cats or whatever. You know, it's just you know, hey, check it out. I found this thing in the waste paper basket. I probably need this later.
So what's going on here now? It says puzzle. What puzzle?
Okay, here we go. We're getting there. We're getting to the puzzle.
A puzzle.
I don't believe you.
A puzzle. See, he's talking about a puzzle.
Teaser.
Look at this. She can't finish the puzzle. It's almost done.
Oh.
I will say my favorite thing about this game is the art style. It's
so all the characters have this weird hand-drawn aha take on me.
Dude, you stole my question.
Sorry.
Find another question.
Alex Bell from Great Britain wants to know, even though this game's in the 70s, does aha feature in the soundtrack, or is there any take on me reference other than the one Ryan Davis just made?
No.
No. Wow, that was a quick question.
Yeah,
it's the 70s. There was no aha in the 70s.
Fine.
All right, here.
Well,
I'm about to help. I'm about to do this. Yeah, this is a challenging puzzle. This is very hard.
BJ Brown in Portland, Oregon wants to know, can you actually tie cell phones to cats?
Not in this game.
Okay.
There are other games, adventure games from the past that have let you do that.
Okay.
It's
What are you
legendary.
referencing there? I'm totally
I'm trying to remember the
that.
original game it was in, but like a game that came out last year let you do that. It was like Secret Files Tunguska or something, like in a weird nod to the first game that did that, had that puzzle. It was crap, but yeah. Okay, here we go. Give me the puzzle. Oh, all swirly. First puzzle, all right.
What is that, a bunny?
Yes.
Deja vu.
All right, yeah. You kind of gave away my surprise a little bit, I gotta tell you. So, yeah.
Upper left, dude, up. No, it's part of the roof.
That's right, it's part of the roof. So I go up here, and then there's this, and then I just gotta...
Spin it around, dude, that's the diapers.
It's upside down, there you go.
Yeah, he's in a diaper for some reason, and all right.
Spin it once to the right. Yeah, oh no, you spun it too far.
There we go.
Yes.
Ah!
So all the puzzles in this game are literally jigsaw puzzles, is what
No.
you're telling us.
No, I'm not telling you that. I'm just telling you that's what the first puzzle in the game is.
Okay.
But wait, you're about to find a little bit of intrigue here. Or don't, whatever. I don't care. It's an adventure game. This is going to go on like this for quite a while. There's a lot of dialogue to sift through.
But how? I mean, it's heavy on the story. It's heavy on the dialogue. What's the quality of the story?
It's actually really good. It's surprisingly well written. None of the characters are just like weird caricatures kind of thrown in just to keep the story moving. Like they all have a certain level of depth to them. You know, talking to them, they don't sound like idiots. They all have their own personal inflections. There's more to their story than they're letting on. So
Would you say that people that were fans of, say, something like Phoenix Wright,
Yes.
this would be a good fit for them?
It's like a much slower Phoenix Wright, much less heavy on the anime-isms and whatnot. But
Sure.
Trace memory then.
Yeah. It's the same people that made Trace Memory.
The girl in one of the gameplay moves we have looks like the little girl from Trace Memory, just grown up and with long hair.
You don't mean this girl, do you?
Nope.
Okay.
Is it like the car you drive by a girl on the road or something?
Oh yeah, that's the mute girl.
She looks just like the girl from Trace Memory, just with long hair. I have a question here from Vince in Longueuil, Quebec. Does the game get boring?
a couple spots. Little spots in the middle where it kind of drags a bit, and there are times
it's a little slow.
There are times, yeah, it's a very slow game. There are a couple of times where the dialogue probably just goes on longer than it needs to, but for the most part, there's very little of the dialogue that doesn't really fit with the overall scheme of the story. There's not a lot of superfluous stuff there, and every once in a while it drags down. But if you're the kind of person who likes a slow story, something that kind of slow burns, builds up over time, then you're not going to have a problem with that.
But good payoffs as well.
Yeah,
so
very good
the
payoffs.
build-up. Excellent.
Yeah.
I have one last question.
Let's close with the last question.
It's
Rich.
from Matt in Dallas. He wants to know, this is a DS game. How does the stylus get used? How does the touchscreen get used? Inventive ways, maybe?
Well, you use the touchscreen a lot, for the puzzles and whatever. And, there's like the trace memory moment where, you got to close the DS to solve a puzzle kind of thing and, that sort of stuff. Mostly you're just using it to guide dude around the hotel,
Now when I play this game, I'm just going to do that on every single puzzle.
Like this, just to see if it solves it?
Now that I know that is an option.
Yeah. There are a couple that will do that. Not all of them. Sorry.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So Hotel Dusk, room 215, we gave it a nice high score, an 8.2.
In stores now.
In stores now.
Yeah.
Alex Navarro, thanks for coming by and showing us off, and get back to the couch in a minute. But first, we've got, Rich, can I do this?
Yeah.
We've got a look at Mortal Kombat Armageddon for the Wii. This already came out on the PS2 and the Xbox, and now it's come to the Wii with crazy motion controls. And Ed Boon actually gives a little demonstration of how this is going to work, and we have that up here. Check it out.
The first question we always get is, how are the Wii's unique controls integrated into Armageddon? The Wii Remote and Nunchuck controller are used together, giving you total control of your character. But the most exciting aspect of this is performing super moves and fatalities using motions on the Wii Remote. The traditional joypad and button combinations have been replaced with simple swing motions on the Wii Remote, making them easier to perform than ever before. So easy, in fact, that even your grandmother will be throwing spears, teleporting, and doing fatalities on you. But there's really no better way to explain how the Wii controls work than to just show you. So let's start with some familiar examples. We'll begin our demonstration using my favorite character, Scorpion. Throwing Scorpion's spear has never been easier. Just swing away, then towards your opponent. This circular motion is all you need to do to perform Scorpion's backflip kick. Moving on to Sector, you can see how simple it is to perform his teleport move with just an up-down motion. and his flamethrower and rocket projectile moves are just as easy. In addition to this new way of controlling your characters with the Wii Remote, Armageddon also supports the more traditional control schemes, like the Wii's classic controller, as well as the GameCube controller. And as you can guess, the Wii controls are also used to string together Mortal Kombat's creative fatalities.
Finish him! Scorpion wins.
Oh, you're sending it.
Thank you, Ed Boon. That was a pretty sweet video, wouldn't you say, all of you fellas on the couch?
Sure. Yeah, I would.
that was pretty good.
I'd say Ed Boon is a bit of a personal hero after that video specifically.
I love Ed Boon anyways, but I just
Yeah.
love his candor during that whole video. It's fantastic.
But
Yeah.
Ed, how do I do a fatality?
All right, Brad, you are the new addition to the couch.
Really?
Welcome to the show,
Okay.
sir.
Hi.
What games you bring with you?
I have got Monster Madness with me.
Awesome.
Battle for Suburbia.
How many people can play this game, Brad?
4.
How many?
I'm gonna hand you this vibrating
Yes!
controller here.
Oh gosh!
I know.
It's already
'Cause
going.
It was in my lap and it was kind of unnerving. It was a little hard to talk to you with a vibrating
This is a kid's
object
show.
Oh,
man,
what are
come
you
on now.
doing?
in my lap.
All
What are
right,
you doing?
so we're playing Monster Madness Battle for Suburbia. We're going to play 4 players, and as we know, every time every single person on camera is playing a game, the show just turns a little nuts. So
Okay.
Wait, why are you signing? I think you're signing the wrong profile.
That's okay.
It
Doesn't
doesn't
matter.
matter.
Just
What we
just
got?
play.
We got hot chick.
Games.
I'm gonna be the
So
nerd.
Brad, before we start the game, can you tell us who these characters are
I don't
and
even know how that
what do we
works.
know about them? What's the game story?
Yeah, so these are 4 basically stereotypical high school students. You've got your nerd, your goth chick, your blonde bimbo, skater kid.
I'm a skater kid.
All right, sure.
I'm the goth chick.
I'm a
Goth
nerd.
chick is named Carrie.
Appropriately, Alex is the goth chick. Anyway, yeah, so these kids are brought together by fate. They hang out at this one kid's house.
Would you say they
and
were
then-
united by fate?
Sure.
Yeah,
Why not?
let's do that.
They are from the same high school, though.
Excellent.
Sorry. But, hey, stop that. Anyway.
Are you touching him with the vibrating
It is
controller?
still going.
Well, let's get going, or else
Yeah,
we'll
okay, let's
drain the
play the
battery
game.
on that thing.
Let's play the game. Anyway.
That thing still vibrating.
So anyway, they're hanging out at this kid's house. You want to stop that?
Sure,
No?
fine.
Okay.
Let's stop. Just stop. Yeah, so they're hanging out at Zach's house.
And a bunch of zombies show up.
Oh my goodness!
And it's time to kill zombies.
Wait, why would a bimbo hang out with a nerd?
Because she
he
was doing his. He was doing her homework.
She was paying him to do
Why
her
would the goth
biology
chick
report.
hang out with the bimbo and I don't. There are plot holes here,
Why
man.
don't we just kill some zombies?
All right, that's a good idea.
Like
these-
Oh, God,
flaming zombies.
upside down zombies.
So
I have no weapon.
there are weapons. I'm using a giant plunger. The
Can I have a
gameplay
giant
itself
plunger?
doesn't seem like the most complex, but the fact
Yeah.
that you can play 4 players at once on a 360 is definitely.
Yeah, that's
I'm on fire.
that's one of the big selling
I'm on
points.
Fire.
You can dodge to get rid of that fire. Click the
Right,
left
right,
stick.
there we go.
Yes, there you go.
There we go.
Tell us about how the weapons work.
Yeah, well, so you can see we've got all these melee weapons here. Like I've got an axe, there's knives, all that kind of stuff. You can pick up parts as you're playing, like junk parts, like pipes and a bicycle frame, stuff like that. And then there's this dude you meet later who will actually put those parts together into like ranged weapons for
Oh,
you.
I'm dead.
Someone already
So-
died.
Oh, yeah,
that
me.
was pretty.
Perhaps you could tell me how to get a weapon.
That was
on
pretty
account of I
sad.
don't have any.
That was pretty sad.
You go pick one up with find something that looks like a weapon, press
And
X.
yes.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah. So you can make like a potato gun. There's like a cell phone taser, stuff like that. CD
Rich, you're
launcher.
going bananas.
Yeah.
That's the guy.
Hey, hold on a
That's,
second.
Oh, what
I got
up,
something
dude?
for you.
that's the guy right there. He's the guy that. Oh, here's his crazy flaming bus.
Isn't that the dude from American Chopper?
I think
So
yeah,
yeah,
more or
so
less.
so you bring up this menu here, and then I don't think we have enough parts. Oh, actually, you can. Oh, I can make the nail gun.
I can make the nail gun as well.
I'm gonna
I
make the
can't.
nail
I don't think
gun.
I can make anything.
Poor Alex.
What else we got here? We'll see. Like
And Ryan is still dead.
there's
Let's
the
just point that out.
pipe shotgun, glue cannon, grenade slingshot. Just all kinds of stuff here. So I'm gonna go for the nail gun because, yeah,
Okay, because that's
too.
what you can build.
yeah.
It's fair.
And then let's kill.
Can
some
I have your
stuff.
old weapon? Is that possible?
I don't think so. Sorry, dude.
Man,
Nail guns.
Oh wait, we're supposed to go this way.
we
Oh,
are.
yeah, that's right. Follow the arrows.
Get the handy little arrow.
Yeah.
So do you have a weapon yet, Alex? Or
No. I've.
so you have adhesive tape though?
I don't know what. Can I use that?
Oh, blazing.
Oh!
I got hand-to-hand moves.
Yeah, do that.
Get up.
I got karate.
Hit A and B and switch through your weapons.
Now I'm dead too.
Oh, how can you be dead,
Which
dude?
means
I got nothing.
You can ask questions.
I can ask questions. I think
why don't
Tim
you do that?
Tracy is
Whoa!
also going to help us ask
Oh my
questions.
god, I can't answer questions and fight the undead.
I can.
Yeah, you can.
Okay,
I can do it.
Okay, ask me some questions.
Let's see. Stan Blocker in London wants to know how far can one person go away from the group? Does the screen stretch or?
Not much.
Yeah,
really,
there's
yeah.
a mild level of that. But
You pretty much have to stick together.
Cool.
Yes.
Is
cool.
Our next question is no, there are no cats and cell phones in this game.
no, sorry.
Sorry. What's going on here?
I haven't gotten this far actually, so I guess we're about to find out.
Awesome.
I think we might be.
This seems like it's going to be. Oh, that's a.
Oh no.
That is a demented clown. of
Lauren
some
in
kind.
Lee, New Hampshire wants to know: is this game multiplayer exclusive, or can you play by yourself?
Ooh, Monster Fest.
No, of course you can play single player if you want to.
Cool.
Yeah.
So we're in a Monster Fest
Monster
now.
Fest.
Monster Fest.
This happens.
Oh.
Oh, I'm dead.
Oh, I'm
different
by my,
points
now,
in the
see,
game.
now I am by myself because I.
It is a single player game now.
Oh. Oh.
And now it's
And now you're dead.
Now it's a
Now
zero.
I'm
Now it's a
dead.
zero player.
Well, that's the game. Monster Madness Battle for Suburbia Brad.
Yep.
Yep.
Multiplayer game. Nice little style to it.
Yeah. I think I should have dialed down the difficulty before we started.
That's fine. We
Yeah.
should. But we got more games to play here.
Okay.
We have 4 people. We have 4 controllers.
Sure.
Ryan Davis, I want to play some Fusion Frenzy 2.
Oh yeah, you do.
Is that a multiplayer game?
Drop that track on me, son.
We're going
Yes.
to play some Fusion Frenzy 2. Now, this is the sequel to what was purportedly Bill Gates' favorite original Xbox game.
Yes. Correct.
At least
Interesting choice
That's
on
the,
him.
that's the lore, at least. And it's just a 4-player multiplayer game, just a collection of mini games. The first one was developed by Blitz Games, who are the people who brought you Sneak King
Yeah.
and all those other fabulous Burger King games. This one, however, is being developed by Hudson, the guys who make the Mario Party games.
Nice.
So Japanese developer as opposed to a Western developer, so there's a little change of pace in there, and you could definitely get a sense of that just in the tone of the game, which is decidedly Japanese. So I'm gonna make sure I'm signing in the right profile, and then we're gonna.
You take care of that. Meanwhile, hey Tim Tracy.
Hey.
You got any good questions in over there, sir?
Let me check.
All right, you look. You get any questions? You shout them out, sir.
This is new.
What's new?
Him doing
computers.
this.
Yeah, it's okay. You'll be fine.
Computers are new; they just
Yeah.
came out.
I got to get one of those.
All right, I want to sign in.
You sign in, dude.
I told you. Okay, there we go.
There you go. Now you're signing
That's
in.
the
Nice.
magic. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
That
We
is
don't
that
do
is that is the magic.
So there is a lengthy tournament mode.
Let's do it.
no, dude, we're not
Which
doing a tournament.
we're not going to
We're
play
just doing
because
a
it's
minigame
way
play.
too long. It took us we played like the shortest version last night. It took us like an hour. So we're not going to do that. We're going to play the minigame Frenzy, which is cool because we've unlocked a bunch of the minigames. So everyone press A to join, and we'll jump into this. I'm going to stick with Dub.
I'm sticking with Samson.
Actually, shouldn't you be Dub? Because he's got the little white in the front.
Why you got to make fun?
Because it's easy.
I like.
I'll be Samson.
Okay, I'll stick with Dub.
Jeff was cleaning up with Jet yesterday. I'm going to try
It
her.
was. Although
And by cleaning up, you mean finishing last.
Sure. Yeah. Wow. Dis. Okay.
He's not here. I gotta say
Way to
that.
knock him
let's
while he
grumble.
can't
All right.
defend
Well,
himself.
I'm going to be steering here. So
Judgment Tower.
Judgment Tower. We like this one. Do we
Yeah,
like this
Judgment
one?
Tower's fun.
Judgment Tower's okay. So this is one where we just a series of button presses shows up on screen, and everyone is trying to punch them in the fastest. Whoever gets it in last gets like a knock against them. Whoever gets 3 strikes first gets dropped out, and it just kind of eliminates like that. So focus, everyone.
I'm focusing.
So hey, Ryan Davis.
What's up?
Jason Bayer from Langley, British Columbia wants to know how many mini games are there?
Oodles.
Oodles. That's
Strike,
quite a few.
Player 3.
That's
Player
me.
3.
Yes, Tim, keep them coming.
Let's see here. James Sock from
Player
Seattle.
2. Dis.
Seattle, Washington.
I've heard of
Once-
that town.
Yeah.
He wants to know, since the people from Mario Party are working on this, how crazy does the game get?
There's definitely, you kind of get like that weird sense of like crazy reversals that's been a big thing in the Mario Party games for a while now. That happens a lot here.
Yeah. I didn't even see that last one.
Uh-oh.
And so what that means is like when you're playing the tournament mode, even if you're losing there, you'll get these special cards that you can use between rounds to really
no.
change things into your favor. Like we definitely saw on more than a few occasions people going from last to first. in a single round.
You get like the ×6 card, and then
Oh,
you
yeah.
get.
I died.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm dead.
So Colin White from Montreal.
Hey, that's in Canada, Tim.
That's Ohio.
Oh, okay.
He wants to know if any mini games from Fusion
Oh,
Frenzy
no.
1 appear.
I don't think there are any exact games from the first Fusion Frenzy, but there is still a lot of stuff that's reminiscent. Oh, I just lost on that one. Damn it. Like there's the crazy rolling around in a hamster ball kind of games, and
Winner!
not yet.
Oh, I thought you said you lost on that last one.
No, I lost that last one.
How many of you lost?
I don't know.
I've lost one.
Ooh,
Now you've lost 2.
I'm player 4.
Oh.
I'm Samson.
Rich wins.
Rich wins.
Awesome. Does that mean I get to pick the next game?
Yes.
I don't think so.
No?
Or you know what? I think if you want it, because we're not playing a tournament mode, so I think it's
No,
just
we'll find out. You pick it, Ryan Davis.
all right.
So that game.
Travis home, buddy.
It seems like there aren't that many different concepts within the game, Ryan Davis. Like there's the push him off the edge game, there's the hit the buttons game, there's the punch dudes game. How many different styles of game would you actually say there are in these many types?
I'd say there's probably around 10 unique concepts, truly unique concepts at work here. But I mean, the variations that they have can vary quite a bit, because there are like the reaction time ones like we just did, and there are some that are similar in concept but very different in execution. We're going to do the Tron one.
Ooh, I like Tron.
We're going to do the Light
Actually,
Cycles
I don't
one.
like Tron, but I like Light Cycles.
We tried this one yesterday. This one was hard.
This one's very
This
hard.
one was very easy for me.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, you
Because you
won,
watched
you,
too much
you won
Tron.
every one.
I
of
won
them
every single
yesterday.
one.
So the question I'm getting the most over here is, one, does this game have online multiplayer on Xbox Live?
This game does have online multiplayer, Xbox Live. You can create your own tournaments. I haven't really gotten into it much myself, but it does seem like it has a very extensive online component to it.
And the
I don't know if I- I don't know how-
part two of those, is it better than Fusion Frenzy 1?
I don't want to weigh in definitively on that just yet, but so far I think there seems to be a better consistency to the quality of the mini games here.
Oh, that time I lost. I won the last two.
I am terrible at this game.
Oh, I'm great, apparently.
Yeah, you win, I think, Alex.
How many more rounds of this?
That's it.
You win.
I win!
So some as we've just proven, are faster than others.
Yes.
Ryan Davis, what are we playing next?
We have plenty of these that are unlocked. We've got.
I heard something about punching dudes.
The punching dudes one.
Punching isn't really.
That's you know what? That's one of the ones that they make you play at the end of every round.
Dude, don't sink the boat.
Don't Sink the Boat is
Don't
pretty
sink
good.
the boat.
Okay.
Yeah, let's play Don't Sink the Boat.
Don't Sink the Boat is definitely a game of quickly created alliances and then broken alliances.
This one is insidious.
This is one where you find out who your true friends are,
Okay.
and none of you are my friends.
What color are you, Ryan? You're green?
I'm purple.
You're green.
I'm purple.
Oh, I'm purple.
That's why you have to stupid hit the buttons, don't you?
This is not fair.
Who's green?
Go for green.
I'm trying to.
Hit
I
X.
don't have any
I'm
water.
hitting X. I'm not really
Promise,
getting anywhere.
we don't have any. As
Look
much
at
water
purple's
to
almost
shoot
dead.
at.
Everyone's got purple.
Fine.
I hate all of you.
Bye, Brad. Now Ryan Davis.
Oh, no.
I'll screw you guys.
I don't have any water to shoot.
I don't have that much.
Yeah. See,
Hey, let's
Ryan Davis has a lot because his boat's full of it.
That's really unfair.
It is, poor guy.
Oh, God.
But he's still.
Oh,
gonna die.
damn it.
No, aim it, Alex. Aim it, Alex. Thank you. Oh gosh.
What did you do?
Nothing.
Cheater!
I didn't know. For some reason, I had to hold down the left to aim at you. You just sink me, dude. I'm not catching up.
Okay,
To it. This is
I'll do that.
Yeah.
I'm into that.
I'm down.
Woohoo!
Oh, so yeah, there's also some good kind of button mashy action to be had in here as well.
I think that just gave me like arthritis.
All right, so I want to do one more. Can I do one more?
Yeah, this will be your last one.
All
And
right.
Tim, if you have any questions, feel free. You shout them out.
Oh,
sir.
I got one. I got
Hit
one.
it.
The
Hit it.
obligatory one.
All right.
How are the points?
Ooh.
No idea.
Really?
I have not looked at the points
We
yet.
could look right now,
Shame on you.
theoretically, couldn't we?
We could.
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
I'm looking for it. Where's
Oh,
the
no.
waterfalls one?
It's coming up. You're almost there.
That's another good one.
I'm afraid.
Here,
Do they bring
it's
Left
like-
Eye back from the dead?
It's not hopping, no stopping. Over the falls.
There you go, over the
There we
falls.
go.
All right. So how's this game work, Ryan Davis?
So this one, there's like a series of planks that are coming out from a waterfall, and we're standing on them, and you have to hit a specific button to jump forward onto the next one to keep yourself from going off the waterfall.
Tricky.
And it just gets faster and faster as the game progresses. And yeah.
So we want to jump towards the waterfall?
Yes.
I got you. This is easy right now.
Oh yeah, this is nothing.
This is so nice and relaxing. It's just a pleasant day on the waterfall. Nothing bad could happen to us.
Jumping on the waterfall.
So Ryan Davis, can you explain a little bit more how the tournament mode works so people know just what they get into?
Oh god,
this is
getting
ill. Hold on. No, I can't. I can't.
Why can't you explain things? Explain how things work.
Oh god! I don't want to live.
Oh gosh, I'm dead.
So maybe you can explain it then now.
God,
And by dead, I mean I'm still alive. Brad, you can explain. Get up there! No!
You can't phase me, Galp. You can't phase me!
I could yesterday.
Unshakable.
Unfadable.
It's because of the white hair. It's because of the white hair. That's
You're right.
why
My shin
Dub
pads.
is the best character.
Thank you.
Well, you guys keep playing.
Made those myself.
I'm going to take care of the wrapping up part of the show where we give away prizes and stuff.
Okay.
Oh, I want to be part of that.
No, keep playing the game.
All right, well, we have to
play
quit out so we
Back
can get
out
rid
so
of
it's
you.
only 3 of you. Yeah, but I'm going to put my controller down.
Frenzy.
If it rumbles, we'll just send it towards Brad.
Yeah, fine.
I'm gonna put it in my lap.
How about one last question?
All right, one last question, Tim.
Ryan Davis.
Hey.
Steven from Portland wants to know, can you make your own character?
Not to my
Customizable
knowledge, no.
characters?
That you have these 5 or these 6 preset characters that you can choose from, and that's it. Enjoy.
These delightfully extreme folks.
They're super future extreme.
They
all drink Future Mountain Dew.
Last week on the show, we gave away first 5 autographed stickers by Nintendo executive Reggie Fils-Aimé that were related to the Wii launch event in New York. And we also gave away a bunch of grab bag stuff, just like pretty much everything we could find. We're not announcing the grab bag winners just yet because we're still allocating prizes and we have to figure out how many we have before we announce how many people win them. But I do know the 5 people who won the Reggie Fils-Aimé stickers. Ryan Davis, you remember what our trivia question was?
I do. It was concerning Reggie Fils-Aimé's previous jobs as executive at other companies. He worked at
many companies.
Many companies, including Panda Express, the Derby Cycle Company, Procter & Gamble,
and Pizza Hut.
And
there are many more. But because everyone is totally in love with this man who's a suit in a company, we asked everyone what was their second favorite mega corporation that had employed Reggie Fils-Aimé in the past. And Ryan Davis, the answer was, of course,
Procter & Gamble, P&G.
Procter & Gamble, they make everything.
But there's one reason why that is the right answer. One word.
Is?
Febreze.
Yes. As everyone who plays video games can probably relate to Febreze.
At some point,
you don't want to do laundry, Febreze is there for you.
It's your buddy.
You have crossed paths with it at one time or another.
Yes.
You're going down, Red. You're going down like a sweet muffin.
The first 5 people to know that the answer was Procter & Gamble were Houston Bridges of Illinois, Flavius George, or maybe Jorge of the United Kingdom, Chris Guess of Texas.
Wasn't he like a 50s boxer?
I think so. Patrick Layden of Pennsylvania, and John Teague of Virginia. I was about to say Venezuela. That's totally
That'd be inaccurate.
Yeah. So congratulations, your stickers will be in the mail by the end of this week, which means tomorrow. Now, for this week's prize, we gave away a lot of stuff last week, but then we went and found more stuff to give away, and this time it's all T-shirts.
Sweet.
This one's a little messy because I got put in the desk, but these are long sleeve shirts brought to us by Aspire. Quick, someone name a game that Aspire makes.
They make games for my Macintosh.
There you go.
They're the publishers. Weren't they the publishers of Stubbs the Zombie?
Stubbs the Zombie.
They might have been.
The Shield.
Okay, so they make games. These are nice long sleeve shirts. And then we got these Battlefield 2142 ladies with machine guns shirts. 2142.
Provocative.
Chicks with guns.
They're either larges or extra larges or double extra. They're all big shirts. So we have a T-shirt related, and we have other T-shirts as well. We're just finding them, and and as soon as we allocate all of them, we'll announce how many people have won them. So if you want to win yourself a T-shirt from us here at On the Spot, and you have to be a paid subscriber, and click on the Win Prizes tab, choose question number 1 in the drop-down menu, and prepare to answer this following multiple-choice question as quickly as possible. Ready? All right. Crewnet T-shirts were first developed for which college's athletic department, allegedly? UCLA, USC, Middlebury, or East Coast Aerotech? And somewhere on the East Coast, there are people who think that East Coast Aerotech was a very funny option. Apparently, crew neck T-shirts first ever developed just because this college asked for them, and it's not Middlebury, New Middlebury, unfortunately.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so
You know what? I probably would have guessed that.
really just
Yeah.
because I think Middlebury
Because
tries
you
to
love
make,
referencing stuff from there.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think Middlebury tries making claim to like the frisbee or something, but we never believe.
I didn't
that
hear the
when we were
question, so
there. Yeah. So the first X number of people to get that right, X being the number of T-shirts we have, will win T-shirts. Excellent. How are you guys doing in your game over here?
we're trying to pick another one right now.
You want to get one last game out?
Yeah, let's get
before
one
we,
last
before
one.
we
Well,
go?
let's
Super
oh,
Slam
back
Dunk.
out. You want to get back in on this?
Yeah, I'll get in on this.
All
What
right.
game we're gonna play?
Let's play something.
That Cargo Chaos one looked chaotic.
What makes you say that?
While we're doing this, can we actually get a shot of all three guys on the couch for a quick beard watch?
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause
I'm not involved in this
Oh.
anymore.
Wait, yeah, Jude, you have a goatee.
I have a
That's
goatee.
beard. Let's get in on Brad here.
Oh,
Who's
do we
actually
have to?
growing some. Growing
have
some
to.
Begun.
Brad.
I got less than a week going here, but I heard Ekberg drop the torch, so I
you
figured
got-
I had
you
to.
got- Did
he
I had to
really?
pick it up, yeah.
Let's focus on that.
Man.
He told me that
that
he had to
one.
do
whatever. This is like 5 days.
He told me he
This
was
is
visiting
nothing.
his niece and he had to shave because he was afraid of scaring her.
Oh,
Is that what it
whatever.
was? I believe that.
I believe it too. He's
And,
a
man,
kind of
you were going
intimidating
crazy
dude
with
on his
that,
own.
with that jib, aren't you?
Hey,
Yeah. Meanwhile,
What am I,
the
chopped
There we go. See,
crew?
there's a little
There. All
scruff.
right, now we've
Yeah,
seen Brad's
I'm getting
scruff.
there.
There it is.
We'll see where it is
And
next
can you
week.
actually, Vinny, can you pan across the other two guys so we can see what the other beards are? Alex, you have a little goatee.
you
Focus in on my mouth as much
No,
as
you
you
guys
can.
get the Barbara Walters photo.
I see Ryan.
It makes you look pretty. And all right, so that's you guys. That's your beard watch. But meanwhile, on the standing set, we have the current clubhouse leader of Beard Watch.
No doubt.
Oh, yeah.
Tracy, look at
Oh,
that.
God.
Look at that
See,
beard.
okay.
Yeah.
I got this bald spot here.
Yeah. What else you got?
Is it actually bald or is it just light colored?
Dude,
No, it's
why do you
bald.
keep shaving your cheeks like that?
I don't. It just doesn't grow.
Awesome.
But I'm gonna let it go all year. See how whatever.
Kind of looks like Wayne Grove from Heat.
Yeah.
if this job goes right, I'm looking for a crew to run with. So,
He was making a move, man.
How about you stop talking there, Slick?
What I really want is
Yeah?
I eventually want I want to curl it up.
Ooh, yeah. Raleigh Fingers?
Raleigh Fingers.
Raleigh
Yeah.
Finger style. Nice.
I hear Raleigh Fingers has a fine mustache.
So
I
as
hear
beard-
Raleigh Fingers is in some money trouble.
Yeah,
too.
just a little
Really?
bit. Yeah.
tax
What
evasion.
happened?
I think he's
Tax
got
evasion.
tax
Tax
problems.
Oh! The government should just let him not pay taxes for having that mustache.
Yeah.
He's what's keeping America going.
When the gate in the center of the stage opens, a powerful
Just
force
go!
will start pulling you towards the vacuum space to knock the other players through the gates.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what just happened. I don't know how to play now.
What's
You
going on?
punch dudes, they die.
Punching
Skip,
and kicking.
skip.
What do we do?
Boring.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah,
What's
you
the problem?
kick, punch. It's all in the mind.
Don't
I
fall
just-
into the
Oh,
hole.
I just jumped in the
I already
hole.
fell in.
Or you get to come back though.
Oh.
It's how many times you don't fall in the hole.
Oh, jeez.
I fell in the hole. What jumps again? Do we know? A
A.
jumps.
Oh, I'm alive, sort of.
Get away from that hole, Samson. Dope.
Yeah. Go.
So that's going to do it for another episode of On the Spot. I'd like to thank
all this-
Aaron
get up,
Thomas
get up,
for
get
coming
up.
by and playing Crackdown.
hell with you
Alex
guys?
Navarro, thanks for playing Hotel Dusk.
Yeah, no problem.
Brad Shoemaker.
Thanks.
Monster Madness, Battle for Suburbia.
Oh, I'm dead.
Ryan Davis, Fusion Frenzy 2.
And the winner of Fusion Frenzy 2.
Man, you killed us all. And
it.
we'd like to
Shutting
thank
it down.
Ricardo Torres and Jeff and all the crew who are at the Midway event right now. Stay tuned for more stuff from them on the site tomorrow. And of course, Tim Tracy with his beard. When he's showing up.
One last shot.
Next week we're going to get Frank and Anthony out here as well because the crew are also growing some mighty nice beards and they deserve to be seen. Next week we'll do that though. For all the crew, thank you for watching. My name is Rich Gallup. We'll catch you next week right here on The Spot. That was a pretty good one.
Nice shot.
Take that. Good show.